Well, you learn something new every day, don't you? You need to start one set of software before you start the other, which I did wrong today. So, yeah, that's why I'm late. So, I had to get the telly up and working. So, yeah, there's no rush. See, this is the problem that you all have. You all stay in the UK and places like that. See, in Spain, there's no rush for anything, man. Just calm the fuck down. 2-1 Celtic. No big many changes made today. There's no need. Yeah, there's not need to make. What are you doing, Doug? Where are you going? Fucking Doug. It's all going fucking. Can't be late for his own funeral. I hope so. I hope so. That's one gig you don't want to be early for, is it? But anyway, Celtic take on Hearts this afternoon. Top of the table clash. Here we come. Come on. Good afternoon and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View. 3-1 to the boys. Oh, that's an interesting scoreline. Celtic lads is 2-0. 3-1 to the Celtic. Interesting. We'll wait and see. Craig Burley's been talking about the new Celtic manager. We've got a bit of time to kill. I need to open up this first. I'm just looking at Celtic Park. Celtic have went on to the land of Twitterati, as always. I still call it Twitter. I'm not calling it X. I'm not giving that knob end his still called Twitter. A nice aerial view of Celtic. I've got to say, the pitch from up above, the pitch looks amazing. It does look amazing. And then you get all the people calling out, should we extend the building? Should we make it all one stand? That's a chat for another day. You could talk about that for ages. Modernising Celtic Park. Really, you would have to knock it down and start again to modernise it to the way that you would really want a modern football stadium. We've got to remember that Celtic Park's based on the way that football stadiums were 20 odd years ago. Anyway, Craig Burley says he understands the pressure to play for Celtic and he discussed Nancy's appointment along with political issues at the club. How do you think Nancy will do at Celtic? Burley says the survey says Hearts were 8 points clear at one point for reasons why Brendan Rodgers lost his job. Well, Craig Burley, he didn't lose his job. He fucked off. So Craig Burley, just to let you know that, not that you'll be watching Craig because you're in the good old USA, but he didn't lose his job. He buggered off. There were still other things behind the scene, political, taking Hearts. Celtic have the money, added Burley. It's part of the lure of the lads. They spend enough to win the Scottish title, but they won't spend to take them to another level, says Craig Burley. And that is why the fans are up in arms and want the board out, because they will not take us to the other level. And Craig Burley knows that the boards will not take us to the next level. They spend enough just to win the Scottish title. Bit of a bit slap to it, to the team. It says obviously it'll be a bit of a jumping from the Major League Soccer. Celtic are super dominant right now. So he's going to come in. He needs to make changes easy. He says you can make changes, you can make mistakes at a club. He says there will be an expectation for him to win. I mean, a slip up against Hearts just a little bit, and could that be the beginning of the end of him as a manager? I don't think so. It will be a tough game today. And me, for one, I'm looking forward to it because we're going to be doing a watch along and we have managed to get OBS up and working. Where is it? It's there. I need to get this screen down. The Celtic team will be out in roughly around about 7 minutes' time. And just going to get the channel ready for the watch along. We'll win, I feel. Winford Nancy Ole. 4-0 to us goes big rat. I don't think it's going to be a 4-0. I can't see Celtic. Table down a bit. Can't see Celtic scoring 4 goals. Not in this game. Hearts will be far too defensive for us to score goals. They're going to sit back and try and hit us on the break. Hopefully, Sirasalo gets a sent you a video of the march today. I forgot that was going on. Did you send it on Twitter or WhatsApp? Twitter. Oh no. I'm just going to here. Have I got Twitter on this one? No. No, I need to go into here. It's all fine marching to the grounds, but let's see. It doesn't really show you how many people there are there. I mean, it looks like the majority sort of section, the boys and the. It's interesting. Why doesn't it pan back to show you further back to see you if there was? I mean, is it just the Green Brigade and boys that are there? Fair play to them, keeping a bit of pressure on. Be interesting to read some of the comments. 500 kids with hoodies and balaclavas. What is it for? It was a North Curve Celtic that put that out. Anyway, on to the game today, because they won't even be in the game today. Unfortunately for them. So they'll wonder if they'll join in and watching along. Baz, I really fancy Celtic today. I think we'll take at least 3 of Jam Tarts. Oh, don't be giving it big crazy score lines, people. There's the screen's gone. Don't be giving it big crazy score lines because I just can't see us scoring 3. Jim fancies us scoring 3. Can we score 3 today? Does Brother Wilfred know how many eyes will be watching this first team selection? I have no idea, but I can tell you that there's currently 452 on the live. Fantastic, as we do wait on his first team selection in 4 minutes. 4 minutes, so let's get everything else off. Let's get the screens live as we count down to Brother Wilfred's first team selection at Celtic. Comes with a bit of anticipation, doesn't it? I mean, it was good when we had Martin O'Neill here. Martin O'Neill knew the club. He knew what was expected. This guy's just came in, and does he make many changes? There's 3 videos I sent. Okay, I'll check them after we've seen this. I'll stick with 2 ones. Says Helen. What one of the Scottish referees have we got? Who cares? 3-0 isn't crazy, Baz. It's not crazy, but the way that Hearts have been playing, Baz, my wife gave me an early Christmas present. She gave me a £50 gift card and a new Celtic top. There we go. Not another penny campaign's doing wonderful. Is the draw acceptable? No, it's not. The second video shows. I'll check it out after. Like I say, there's 2 minutes to go, and I am trying to get the TV started. Who do you think Wilfred Nancy will start up front? I have no idea. I'm not too sure. I think he'll start with Dyson Maeda up front. Personally, I think that you start with Dyson. You start with your strongest team. You know, he makes little changes in the next couple of weeks. He doesn't make any changes right now Because if it'd be stupid, no manager would. No manager comes in and makes dramatic changes to the starting 11. Brendan Rodgers didn't do it when he first came to Celtic, and Wilfred Nancy will not do it either. I would not expect him to do it either. Let's see which platform they put it up on first. Go to Celtic. Go and stop with the French chat. I'm bad enough at Spanish. I don't be needing fucking French chat on your social media, please. Fuck me. Trying to confuse geezers, man. Can I'm just getting my head around Spanish after all these years, and Celtic start cracking out on social media with French as we're waiting 1 minute for the team to come in. It's the last thing I need. Welcome. God. At least with Ange, he was Australian / Greek. You know what I mean? He was really Greek, wasn't he? But at least he spoke English and that. We're just waiting 1 minute. 1 minute until the Celtic team comes out. I'm just waiting on the socials uploading. 599 people on the current live. There's been 942 people on so far. As we're the team news is out. It's not on. What is it on Twitter? Because they're delayed putting out on Instagram. Celtic are useless. They've delayed putting it out on Instagram. Team news is out on Twitter though. It is Michael Scales, Trusty, Benji, Yang, Tenekte, Engels, Maeda, Hitati, McGregor, Tierney. They're all over the place. Why are they not in order? Who who puts the team out like that? Just put it out in the order that they're like the defenders, subs, pretty much as expected. What a crazy little format to put it out in. Let's get it up on the screen though, so you can all see it on the screen. Wilfred Nancy's first Celtic team will be on the screen now. That is the official first team for Brother Wilfred, as they say. Smichael Scales, Trusty, Benji, Yang, Tonight. I don't know who put the team out that kind of. Why can they not put it out in the right order? What is wrong with people at Celtic? Are they just Americanising everything? If they put that out in number order, why is Tierney down the bottom? Celtic. Those pesky people at Celtic. Right, let's jump in and see what you think about that team. That is telling the truth. Far too many young boys began to cause a lot of. I think so. I have no idea. We'll have a hard game today. We'll see what these players and managers deserve, especially the cheating that's going on with VAR. 3 points, that's all that matters. Yep, I think that's all that matters. Actually looks like a Marcus brother. Yeah, so the team. Scales, Trusty, Benji, Yang, Tenekte, Engels, Maeda, Hitati, McGregor, Tierney. I mean, I have no idea what the formation is going to be. It'll be interesting to see what the formation is going to be. Because where is he playing Tierney? Is he playing Tierney as a part of a back three? It looks like he's playing Tierney as a back three. So it looks like he's playing Scales, Trusty, Tierney, and then he's going to play McGregor, Benji, or is he going to play Engels in beside Ben? Is he going to play Benji on the wing? And then just flood the midfield, and then your front three is obviously going to be Tenekte, Maeda, and Yang. That's an interesting lineup, to say the least. A very interesting lineup. Give me your score predictions now that you've seen that lineup. Any actual makes the bench. Johnny Kenny makes the bench, Barlick Wisher makes the bench, McCowan makes the bench, Bernardo makes the bench, Murray makes the bench, Donovan makes the bench, and Tony Ralston also makes the bench for Celtic. What do you think the score will be? I'm sticking to the score that I said this morning, 2-0. Who do you think will start up front? Dies and Maida. I'm going. Apologies, I'm jumping right through the comments. There's a super chat coming from John. That's the easiest way to get noticed. Celtic 15-4, -2 on your accumulator. Took Celtic at -2 on your accumulator. Fair play. 15-4. Did the other teams yesterday come in on your accumulator? It's a nice one. Good to see. Right, I'm going to jump into Dyson at fullback. No, whoever's put the team out hasn't put it out in the way that we would normally put a team out. I don't know who wrote that team, but yes, please. Yeah, thank you. Dyson at fullback now. Dyson's playing up front. I mean, Hatate. It is an attacking team. I just want to see the formation. I hope he doesn't go straight to. I hope he doesn't go to 3. It looks like he's going to a 3 at the back straight away. Big changes if he does. Big changes if he does. It looks like he is going to go to that 3 at the back. So we'll wait and see what happens today. Oh, why have you went out with numbers out of order? Number order. Starting. People are in meltdown about the order that Celtic has put them out in. Yeah, if they're trying to make change, I mean, looks like a 3-5-2. Does it look like a 3-5-2? Who would you play through the middle with Maida, Hitati? Because that's who was kind of playing during the week with it. It's going to be a crazy start to the game, and it'll take us a couple of minutes or so to really see what the new manager has done. And what the fuck has he done? Oh, Martin, I wish you were still here. It is always difficult when we go into a new manager, and there is, football fans don't like change, and I've no idea why they put the order out like that. Maybe they'll get some answers on the telly beforehand. 2-0 Celtic. Tony's going for 3-1 Celtic. 3-0 Celtic. Come on, Baz. We go 100% 3-1 today. Yeah, still sticking to 2-0. 2-1 Celtic. Hearts haven't been scoring a lot of goals. 3-1. Stephen's going for 4-0. 3-1. That's an interesting one. Do you think that Hearts will score? Like I say, Hearts haven't been doing fantastic away from home, really. So it's going to be interesting to see. Did I miss someone? There we go. 3-4-3. Yeah, more likely to be a 3-4-3 than anything. 3-1. 2-0 today. I'm going to stick with 2-0. Yep, I'm going to stick. Like we're 2. I'm sticking with 2-0 as well. Dyson's not full back. Just don't look at the way that that's written out, because it's bonkers. Wish I had a ticket for today as a sellout. 3-5-2, 2-0, 3-1 Celtic. I've done these ones, haven't I? I need to skip forward. 4-0 says Stephen. 3-1 Yang anytime. Let's put the diets back in their place with a 4-1 Celtic. And remember, we're doing a watch along for the game today to watch and analyse the manager's first game in charge. And then make sure you join us on Thursday evening for the Roma game, because that's when the screen will start looking sexy. Yes. And that's the big game to be watching, because I'm quite excited about that. Quite excited. It's been quite a bit of investment put into this coming up, so let's hope it works. 3-4-2-1. Nah, it'll be a 3-4-3 by anything. Good thing is, we don't know. Yeah, this is true. If we don't know what the lineup is, Hearts are going to look at that and go, "What? Who? What? If they just if they just picked out as a super computer, picked out the names and just went, yeah, this is who's playing. It's like somebody. It's like they've just put the names in a hat. And like, who's came out first? Michael, you're playing. Scales, you're playing. Trusty. Who else is playing at the back? Benji. Who's next? Yang. What the fucking what? List it as your defenders first, man. You're French. Do you know, you're not in America now. Don't be doing this American shit in Scotland. It's fucking not on. Not on, mate. You're French. Get to French football. Trying to make sense of his first lineup. I think everyone's trying to make sense of this lineup. And we won't know until the teams come out and set up. And I think it'll take 5 minutes for us to go, right, who's playing where? Because if you're Derek McInnes, you're looking at that team sheet and you're going, yeah, he's playing three at the back. He's playing 3-5-2 maybe. And Hearts might think, do you know what? Three at the back, Celtic. That'll leave space down the wings. Yeah, you never know. Could make for a good game. 2-0, hoping for a wee bit of magic. I've picked 3-1. Come on, the hoops. Looks like Tierney's in goal. Looks like Tierney's the main striker and Callum's behind him. You're like, what? Who picked this team? Could be to confuse the other mob. Is how we line up. Yeah, Dyson's a striker. Yeah, I think so. Um, Chris, I have no idea either. I'm trying to make sense of that. Team listed to confuse McInnes. Yang hat trick week special 100-1. Michelle's desperate for Yang to get a hand trick so she can get her wee £1 bet to come in. Anyway, Nabaz, I had 4 teams up in 80 minutes yesterday, just waiting on Chelsea. And oh, you're joking, mate. Fuck's sake. Well, if you are looking, if you click the first link in the description and you click onto the outplayed.com, find out how to do match betting. And those guys successfully win with betting on a regular basis. If this information, what's there? If we're thinking, McInnes, the door opens, McInnes grabs the team sheet. What the fuck is this? Oh man, brilliant. 2-1 the boys, 2-0. Hatate, Daily Rangers saying that the board and the families have been intimidated. So they should be. Well, they were there early enough. I mean, I'm not for intimidating families, but let's leave the protest stuff to the protest stuff, and let's just concentrate on the positivity of the new manager, because this team selection stuff's just fried our brains enough. The Green Brigade and the boys, if that's the road that they want to go down by intimidating people's families, they're not doing it the right way, and they're going to lose support. I'm just going to say it. I back the Green Brigade and everything that they do. You give hell to the people that are in charge of the club, but you don't do it to families. That's fucking out of order. Just more personal. There's no need for it. It's maybe a mixed order as a tactic. Hearts will be guessing the back three. Well, it's easy to guess the back three. Scales, Trusty, and Tierney. It's an easy back three. You know, McInnes will be looking at that and go, right, he's put that team sheet out in just any order. I mean, to me, it looks like an order of, I don't know, who cares? McGregor and Tierney up front. I know. Back on top today, looking down on the Rangers, looking down on everyone. I wonder what Mr. Keevan thinks of this. Contact Stephen. Can I contact Is Stephen Johnson okay? Like, I've not seen Stephen Johnson for a day or two. We'll probably be on late. I'll need to go back and check the messages. Stephen, if you are watching, he's maybe been at hospital for something. But we'll wait and see. But yeah, if I hear anything, I'm sure He usually comes on later in the day if he's missed the early morning stuff. It's the 3-4-3. Tanetti and Yang are the wing backs. Hitati, Nigran inside the forwards. Maida as a winger. Any idea of the formation? Yep, nobody does. I don't think we'll see much difference yet. I think you'll see a big difference the way that we're going to play today. Lorna's dodging a belt already. She's off. Here we the Celtic family 4-1. Carmack first goal. Family. Oh, that's an interesting one. Wait 2 seconds. Bub, 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 bub. Madness with the team. Nancy's brought over his own social media with him. I think so. Paul Ware says he reckons it'll be 3-0 Celtic or 4-0. Whoa. We've got the players. We've definitely got the players to score the goal. I mean, where are the goals going to come from today? McGregor from long range. Dies and Maida. Engels is due a goal. Maybe be a corner for a goal today. Buzzing for the game. Hope everyone is well. Yep, we are that. Excited. Don't mind change. It's 3-0. I hope it's 3-0. I'm going for 2-0. We're going to be safe today. 3-4-2-1. 5-4-3-2-1. 5-4-3-2-1. Somebody had to get that somewhere. 5-0 Celtic. Tierney hat trick. Mr. Michael Cairns is saying 3-1 Celtic. Need room for a VAR decision. Yeah, let's do that. 1-0 will do, definitely. 3-4-2-1, Benji and his, and his 10s. Could be interesting. 4-2 to the hoops. Ooh. Head says 3-1. Gut says 4-1. 3-4-3 with KT Trusty Scales at the back. Yeah, that's what I thought. Scales to snap Shanklin shin the first 5 minutes. Cannot say that. He'll head into the game half past, says Joseph. Oh, I miss those days. Into the game half bevied because it's a 3 o'clock on a Sunday kick-off. You've been out last night. You've been on the swallow last night. You've did whatever you've participating back home in this day and age. You've been up half the night. You get to bed around about 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. You've got the fear. You wake up. You get in the bus at 9 o'clock to head through to Celtic Park, and then it's just back on it for 9 o'clock in the morning, isn't it? What on earth? I have no idea. We're just going to wait and see. What's James's situation? James Forrest is still recovering from an injury, remember? So I don't know the timeline. He's known for 3-5-2, watches some of his stuff on YouTube. Who does he play up front with? Dyson then? Does he play Hatate through the front? I mean, you would if he goes a 3-5-2, you're definitely looking at I've no idea. You're looking at Rio Hatate. But then why? If it is a 3-5-2, it might explain why he has two strikers on the bench. We've never had two strikers on the bench for a long time. The fact that we've got Iniacho and Johnny Kenny on the bench, maybe he sat and he spoke to Martin O'Neill, and Martin O'Neill said, look, at my time at Celtic, we played 3-5-2. And he's went, mais oui, okay, Martin, we play 3-5-2. And that's it. That's enough of the French, because I can't do French. Bad enough for Spanish. Looks like a 3-4-2-1. Could be a 3-3-4. I think folk are just making stuff up now. I think folk have read the Barry Ferguson school of formations. Could be a 5-3-4-2-1. Could be a 3-5-3-5-2-3-4-3, whatever. Yeah, Forrest is still injured. Won't be a high scoring game. 1-0. We'll do fine. Hearts title hopes about to be. Oh, Jesus. Chat GPT created this list. I think they did. They went, they went to Chat GPT and says, pick out the manager's team today. Enter. and it went, and the manager's going, that'll do. It's fine. That'll do. Yes, it was totally his management team's called. Just cruise some of that. It's an order of squad number. Um, yeah, it is, isn't it? Because Tierney's 67 or something, isn't he? Yeah, it's an order of squad number. It's an American thing, isn't it? Somebody want to tell him, fuck right off, you're French. And if he's got any Yanks that are putting them out like that, give them a wee word. Have a wee word in their ears, Mr. Celtic, and say, um, 1, 2, 1, 2, testing, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 2, 1. To the moon! Fucking Jesus. The Jam Tarts will be confused with the plan. I think that the Jam Tarts are confused enough, but do you think Nasty will bring in cheerleaders? There you go, Helen. Apply. It's the 352. The admin had a stroke. Oh no! What a game to start this. I think it is. It's going to be a 3-4-3. I think it looks like a 3-4-3 to me. Scales, Trusty, Kieran Tierney at the back, front three of Dice Maeda, Tenekte, and Yang, and then the rest of the players in midfield. So yeah, it looks like a 3-4-3 formation to me. So that's what he kind of done before. We'll wait and see. It's a multi-purpose, different for different phases. Jesus. It's the first sign of us. A lot of people going for the 3-5-2. I think so. Just getting back from Tesco's and getting the whiskey on for hot toddies. I think we'll all need more than hot toddies with this. It's a 2-1-7 formation. That's 2-0 Celtic. Let's get some. It's a formation that's going to keep us all thinking until the players cross the line. Once they cross the line, at least Michael's in goals. I mean, look at the substitute. It's a strong bench. It's a really strong bench. Balak-Wisha, McCown, Iniecho, Johnny Kenny. Johnny Kenny's bound to be feeling a wee bit peeved off, isn't he? Oh, look at that. There is a god. It's not a food channel review. It'd be as well. That's the French in it. It's not French bread. It's Italian. 3-1 Celtic. You're intimidated by the Green Brigade. Shame on you. Who's intimidated by the Green Brigade? I'm not intimidated by the Green Brigade. Jesus. Let me just jump to that. Check the numbers. It's in the team orders. I think we kind of figured that. It's a 3-4-3. Engels playing right wing back. Yang placed bet. There we go. Michelle's got her bet on. Yeah, I wonder if he'll give us an update on Sriracha, because obviously Sriracha is a player that is out injured. And by playing Kieran Tierney in the back three, it means that you're not really pushing Kieran Tierney forward. So hopefully it should keep him a little bit fitter. So skills up front. What about three at the back? Balls down the wings. The lack of speed. Scales. Nah, I think Scales done all right when Ireland played in the back three, and he played at the left of a back three for Ireland. They played at the left of a back five for Ireland, and he also played on the left wing for Ireland. So I think that Scales is one player in the squad that, as long as he's on the left hand side, he's fine. He's the one player that I wouldn't be too worried about in any change of formation. Maeda and Benji up front. Then Yang and Tenekte as wing backs. I have no idea about that. 2-2, 2-0, 7-0. What a scoreline that would be. Not only would that then put us top of the table, that would also put us way in front of Hearts on goal difference. Because as it stands today, let's get the SPFL table up. As it stands today, we are, was it? We are four goals. No, we're not. 3 goals. So if we win by at least a minimum of 3 goals, the goal difference goes up. But if we win by 3 goals, we're top of the table anyway, with a game in hand, and that's the good bit. So it's a win at all costs today. A win at any cost. They will damn sight ugly football and win the game. Scott says 4-1 Celtic. Calm first goal. Interesting. I would take a 1-0 today. Yep. I would be the biggest critic if he's out his depth, and also the biggest supporter if he gets it right. Whoa. Throwing down the gauntlet to the manager and he's crazy. Yeah, it's in number order, I think. But anyway, back three with 3 lefties. Bring it on. Bring on the left wing. Oh, Jesus. Let me just check something. Yeah, you got to be disrespectful or something. You got to wind up the hertz. The hertz. Got to wind them up a little bit. Where's all the Hearts fans that used to come onto the channel? We are going to win the league. We're going to win the league. You're never going to believe us. No, we're not going to believe you because you've blown an absolute best chance ever. Yang and Tenecti can't defend. Well, that's why they're playing further forward. So I don't really expect them to defend. I would hope not anyway. 4-5-1. Um, Not got the straw. The best thing about you, Baz, is how consistent he's on the ball. Dribbled, yeah. Way, go on yourself. I can see them getting a dodgy penalty. Oh, don't say that. 2-2. Take a draw. For a nah, I'm not wanting. I'm not wanting a draw today. Don't want a draw today. Nap of the day. Dirty Oz. Devlin red cards. £100 to win. There we go. Put a fiver on that. Fiver on that. Shin the Yin, too late for a hat trick. Shin Yamada, I've no. Shin Yamada's not getting anywhere near the team when you've got Johnny Kenny on the bench and Kelechi Iheanacho. I mean, Shin Yamada will still be here next season, but I think that Shin Yamada is going to be one of those players that unfortunately doesn't get to Shin scoring a hat trick for him. Apparently, James Forrest told Nancy he was 27 years old. What age are you, son? I'm only 27, Gaffer. That is a cracker. Aye, what age are you, son? I'm only 27, boss, honestly. Right, we move on from that. 343, I think it is. I'm going to jump through the comments because there's 592 comments I'm trying to get through. 3521. I'm not too sure. Want to make a statement with a 4-0 win? That's an interesting one. Do you think that we can win 4-0 today? Well, if you're confused, the watery farts will be. Yeah, the two of that. I should have called them that in the name of the title, the watery farts, rather than just spelling the hearts wrong just to piss them off. Hearts, the hearts that. 118 formation 253. God almighty. Right, I'm going to jump through the formations because it's driving me nuts. Stephen Johnston's in the house. There we go, Stephen. He was just late. Stephen, there was Tony Stewart was asking for you. He says, "Can you contact Stephen in the chat and hope that he's okay?" So yes, it looks like Stephen Johnston's in the house and he's fine and well. Just running a bit late. I thought Nancy said he wasn't changing a thing. Well, I don't know. Maybe he just wants a piece of the action. Oh, I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Any news on the watery farts team sheet? Right, let's go and see if we can get the watery farts team sheet. Um, Jam tarts on socials. Jam tarts, Heart of Midlothian, the Hearts team sheet. I'll put it up on the screen. That's the thing that once we have the new setup on Thursday for the watch along, not for the initial video, but for the watch along, we will have the opposing teams up on the screen live also. There's fucking everyone's lost. But there's I put the Celtic team over here, since we've seen the Celtic team, and I put the Jambos team up there so that you can see it. But once we get everything changed, this section here will have the team news and all the stats and everything live on the screen. And then we'll take that from there. And we'll put the Celtic comments down there. Yeah, that was a little bit better. But anyway, 3-1 Yang, Maeda, and Benji. That's a good one. We'll probably get smashed today because of this bollocks. 4-5-1. Could it be a 4-5-1? I'd like to see NAH will get half an hour. Hope so. He does need some time on the pitch to get his fitness up. It started pissing down in Greenock. It's the abacus system. Definitely is that. Definitely is that. I hope it's not snails and French leg pizza. No, it's not. It's Serrano ham, full on Spanish, and it'll be cold the time that I come off here and try and eat it before the game starts. It's making me hungry as well, sitting here smelling it, and I can't eat it. It's people complain when I start eating live on air. Frozen pizza for the Spanish Aldi. No, it's not actually. It's not a frozen pizza. So you're wrong. You're wrong. Fucking hate hands. 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 Here we go. There's the formation. The formation's been worked out. It's a 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1. Testing. Is there a hun in here? I don't know. I just said fuck off, you hun. That pizza is the 3-4-3 position on the plate. It's a kind of should we do positional play with the pizza? Nah, not a chance. It's a very attacking side. It is a good attacking side when you see it. They do have Shankland on. They've got Devlin on for the start. Yeah, he's a wee nippy little. Stop writing off Scales. I don't write off Scales. I think Scales is one of the. I'm just on for the meat news now, you cow. Ha ha ha. Oh Jesus, gotta love the comments. What's T-Fall here today? 7-0 my arse, come on. Jesus God. 2-0. The party hurts. Hurts. No, I think that it'll go down. Yang Tenecti tracking back. Can he track back the way that? Do you know? We're just going to need to go into the game with a little bit of ambition, a little bit of let's trust the process. Do you know? It was always a case of let's trust the process. Farts are falling apart. 4 Celtic 4, Love Hearts 1. And there's the formation again. It's a 1-1-2-1-2. Absolutely no chance. We are scoring a lot. Wake up, folks. We've struggled to score goals. As sensible as ever. As sensible as ever coming out of the Nordic region. We scraped a win against Dundee. Never mind Hearts. It's very true, mate. You're spot on. I don't see. When you get a lot of people saying crazy scorelines like 4-0, the way that we've been playing, it'll all depends. Keith, she's not getting near it. She's away. Her mum must be eating. When you look at it, the way that we've been playing, it is all up. It's up to what the manager does today. and the way that the manager, he's only had 2 training sessions. Is that enough time for to dramatically change the team the way that it looks like he may have? I mean, it looks like he's changed it to a three at the back. Will that be enough to Sky Sports is a 4-3-3 formation? Who are they playing at the back then? Because I don't think it's a 4-3-3 formation. We'll wait and see. It's going to be a 2-2 draw. Don't say that. Don't say that. Shut the bed 1986 style. Nah, they've not done it as bad as that yet, but let's give them a few months. I want Hearts to keep on being like 3 points behind us right up until Easter or even April, and then for them just to be devastated. Just total devastation in the last 3 weeks of the campaign. Albert Kidd bringing them on at half time. Hey, let's do it for Albert Kidd. Let's do that. Evening, says Ali, even though it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon in central Spain. It is 2 o'clock in Scotland. Where you come from? Yang hasn't played bad on the left. Yeah, he's not played too bad. He hasn't played too bad. Engels right back. No idea. Hearts have only won one of the last 6 games. The Tickers won 5 out of 6. Yes, this is true. They've had far too many draws. Could be the way that the game goes today. A draw. If they sit back and try and hit us on the break, and then try and just, if the objective is not to lose today, but try and win, they end up trying to go for a draw. No game time for Brendan Rodgers. Tonight, technically, after the win, lose, or draw, the time we play our next Premiership game will be 2 games in hand. Well, there we go. Of course, because there's the final next week. So they will want to win today and thinking, look, we win today, we get 3 points in front of them. We win the game when they're at the final, we get 6 points in front of them. You're better having the points on the boards, lads, even though you've drawn so many games. Rather be realistic and positive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great biscuits. I'm glad somebody picked up on that. Irishman in Porto. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Too many players. No, that was it was an old biscuit advert back in the day. And I'm glad that someone, I've got Falconhoof a little someone picked up on the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it was an advert for biscuits, mate. That was it. That's just anyway. 5-1 says Stephen. The 1-4-3-3. Yeah, people will just be saying it's a 4-3-3 due to the fact that Celtic always play 4-3-3. They're not taking into consideration the new manager coming in. I've called it 3-1, says Jim. Ooh, that's a good one. Tonight at left back. I hope not. What's the point of signing players won't get a game? Didn't you say Jan got held back? So why not give Shin a game? It depends what Shin Yamada's doing in training. I've said this before. Let's get that comment on the screen. Shin Yamada is obviously not as good in training as Johnny Kenny. He's obviously not as good in training as Kelechi Iheanacho. You can't say, there's no point saying why you're not giving players a chance. The players are given a chance 5 days a week in training. And if he's not producing better on the training pitch than the other players, you're not going to pick him. It's nothing to do with, why isn't he getting picked? Why? It's because he's not doing it on the training pitch. It's as simple as that. You can't say that. No manager would keep a player back, and especially a new manager coming in. The new manager doesn't know Shin Yamada for Daisen Maeda. If you turned around and said, this is Daisen Maeda, and put Shin Yamada in front of them, he would have went, hi Daisen, nice to meet you. Do you know what I mean? And then he would look at the team sheet and go, I'm not fucking picking that Daisen Maeda. Oh, sorry mate, that's Shin Yamada. Right then. So I don't get this thing about it. I mean, it's the same with Inamura. He's obviously not good enough to make the first team. Anyway, where's the panic? There's not. 4-1. It's a 1-1-8-24-7 formation. Massive gamble trying a 3-4-3 against Hearts, my opinion, says Stephen Sloan. At Celtic Park, you get a lot of teams sitting back. You do get a lot of teams sitting back, so you're better sometimes just flooding the midfield. I've always thought, anyway. Flood the midfield, so you're using the width of the pitch. Do you know, it allows us to, in defence of the manager. I mean, look what Martin O'Neill did. Martin O'Neill pushed the wingers right out. Said, just stick next to the line. We'll get the ball to you. Don't come in and try and get the ball. We'll get the ball to you. Your job is to stay, keep the width of the game as wide as possible. And so that teams are having to fucking go all over the place. And they can't, when teams close up, when you narrow the pitch, all it does is allow teams to double up on players and stuff. When you've got the pitch, do you know, when you're using the full width of Celtic Park, and you've got wingers that are on the touchline waiting for the ball to come out to them, you can't double up on two wingers because then you're dragging players. And this is why playing if it is a 3-4-3, could be a fantastic system to play. You know, so I think it will give managers something to think about with Celtic. That's for sure. Because tactically, we've been too naive to play against. We're too easy to play against. We all know that you can get the ball for a winger and then pass it round the back and then hit it over to the other winger. But if you're doing a diagonal ball out or quick passes and then a quick pass out to the winger, 2 or 3 passes and touches in midfield and then boom, out to the winger and then he goes down the side. I think it could be good. On Flash Score, they've got the formation as 3-4-3. 3-4-3. 3-4-2-1 with 2 AM and 2 DM in the box. Jesus, Church just went in the meltdown. 3-0 Celtic, 4-0 easy, clean sheet. We need a clean sheet just to start chipping away in case. Look who's back. He's been in hiding. Dale Walker's been in hiding for weeks. Absolute weeks. Mate, what have you done? What's happened to your team? What's happened, Dale, to your team? What happened to this mighty gap that you had? You know. And you're not even just a slightly bit embarrassed that you've let such a big gap go. Unbelievable. Fair play for you to rising above the parapet after. I mean, I've not seen you for over a month. Where have you been? You've not been on the channel for a month, mate. Let's see if you come back on after the game. I don't think that you will. Jesus. Bonkers. Negative comments regarding the manager? I don't think so. I don't think so. Get Brendan Rodgers, mate, out the squad altogether. Who's Brendan Rodgers, mate? It is on Sky Sports. It was changed for TV. Stop that! I'm falling asleep. Stop what? It's pissing down here in Glasgow. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. It will be a frozen pizza soon. You're right. I'm going to jump through more of these comments. We have... Oh, the game starts in 15 minutes, so I'm going to go and eat my pizza and get ready for the watch along. So make sure that you do jump onto the watch along and see me there. We struggled against Dundee, Aberdeen. We spanked the shit out of them as well. That's why we're going 2-2 or 1-1. 10 up front and Schmeichel in midfield. Oh, right, apologies if I've missed out your comments. I'm going to go right to the end on that. Custard creams. Nord Celtics are going to get the last comment because he's one of the more sensible people that do comment on the channel. He's going for 1-0 or 2-1 today. I say be realistic. Just 3 points. I don't care how we get it. Thank you to the 3,500 people that have watched this video in the past 54 minutes that we've been on. Make sure as much of you as you can join the watch along if you are at the game. Enjoy the game. If you aren't at the game, come and say hello. Anyway, on that note, have an absolutely fantastic day, Celtic fans, wherever you are, all around the world.